Hello, beautiful souls. So, today I want to talk to you about the children's book that I wrote, the first one. Now it's called You're Awesome. This is like from the first edition of the book, like 2 years ago. But I love it. So, what we wanted to explain to kids is how they can feel better about themselves and keeping enlighten their inner spark that is related to their authenticity, and how this essence should not be shut down by anything, and inspire them with their relationship to animal, and using like this relationship to keep them aware, to keep them playing with magic, with illusion, with their fantasy, which is where all the magic happens. Is that first it comes in a thought. So we did a hero's journey through the elements of the nature of life. I just explained to you in a previous video to understand our nature. This came from my understanding of the 5 elements, and this is how I see our hero's journey in life. So first is the air as the calling of our dreams. So we get a call from life, like something inspires us. It can come from anything. It can come from a beautiful day, from conversations that you had, from a toy that you got if you're a kid. It can come from anything. It's just inspiration. So something comes that inspires you and awakens your interest. This is what we call the calling of the air, the wind call. Then we have the earth. The earth, that is the place where everything happens in our lives, is the time and the space that we have to create our adventure, our journey, because we are all in a journey. So this hero's journey is going to happen here in this earth, and we need to understand how to ground ourselves and feel our relationship in the everyday, because it's in a daily basis. It's not complicated. Some people see it in the future, but no, it's now. It's in the now moment. This is the now. How do we ground everything? How do we bring everything to happen in reality? Then we have the fire, because we need truly to activate our inner fire, our inner flame. Is where our creativity is going to come from, where our potential is going to grow from. Is the force that we have to make everything happen. It's our fire, our inner fire. Then we have the water, because we're always going to need to connect to our emotions. We always are going to need to be in touch with ourselves, and this goes through the water. We need to feel our sensitivity in every type of emotion that we can have. And it's thanks to these 4 elements that we can connect to the ether, that is our inner spark, our soul. So it's in the moment of silence, in the moment where you can breathe in and take a little bit out the outside and just connect to yourself, that you can feel yourself, you can feel your soul. And thanks to those moments of silence, of inner connection, is when it's possible to listen to our inner voice. That is what we call it animal guides, because we think it's beautiful for kids to feel like someone is with them all the time, even if their parents are not besides them. There is an inner voice that is always going to be there. It's going to tell you you can do it, you're good at it, you can achieve whatever you want to. It's the good voice, is the good guy that you have inside. That one is that's going to be with you in every moment of your life, that is going to tell you to go for it. That is your animal guide. But there's also an inner dragon. The dragon is the one that makes you fear and makes you feel doubt and tells you, nah, you're not able to do that. Nah, that's not gonna happen. No, maybe you need to be cautious. And yes, of course, we need to be cautious, but we also need to take the risk. The risk is the leap of faith. The leap of faith is when you choose to grow. You can choose to stay neutral and not move and stay in the inertia moment, or you can choose to take the leap of faith, that is to fly. So we invite, with the security, of course, that we need, but we invite everyone to take that leap of faith, to trust in yourself and go for that big change that you want to do. Changing sometimes make us feel fear and doubt, but we need to understand that we are not our mistakes. If we have a mistake, we learn from every experience. Even though if the result is good or bad, we're going to learn from it. And when we're able to take that leap of faith, that is the moment of inner growth. If we don't take this leap of faith, then this is not going to happen. We're not going to grow. We're going to stay where we're at. We're going to stay in an inertial moment. And we need to do these changes. We need to make them because we want to grow. We don't want to stay in the same state all the time for all our lives. And this is the big lesson. The big lesson is that we need to trust, because trusting is allowing ourselves to expand in our self-love, independent of the results that we get. To trust is to love yourself. To trust yourself is to love yourself, to allow you to have any experience and understand that you're always going to be there for yourself, that there's your animal guide, that inner good voice that is always going to be with you. It doesn't matter if it's a wolf or if it's a bear or whomever it is, but it's the good guy inside of you. That is the one that's going to take you wherever you want to go. Have a lovely day.